Have you ever wondered if the advice to simply walk more after age 70 is really the golden ticket to health, or if it could actually be holding you back? It's a question that might catch you off guard, but when you stop to consider it, it makes perfect sense. For decades, we've all heard the same refrain: walking keeps you healthy. Yet as more experts look at the long art of human aging, they're challenging this belief and urging a new approach. It turns out that while walking does offer benefits, it may not be enough to preserve the strength, stability, joint health, mental acuity, and posture we need to live with independence well into our 70s, 80s, and beyond. For someone like Martin, now 77, the revelation came after years of dutifully putting in 3-mile walks every single day. He felt a rush of pride each time he laced up his shoes and hit the pavement. But over time, subtle frustrations crept in. Standing up from a soft chair left him grimacing. Taking the stairs made his heart race, and once, while reaching for a dusty box on a low shelf, he lost his balance, so suddenly it startled him. His doctor's explanation was both blunt and eye-opening. Walking, Martin had learned, doesn't activate all the muscle groups responsible for true stability, nor does it generate the kind of resistance needed to combat age-related muscle loss. This idea of targeted resistance work can sound intimidating, as though you need a gym membership or heavy dumbbells to really do it right. But the reality is far simpler and far more encouraging. Bodyweight squats, seated leg lifts, resistance band routines, and heel raises, all done just 2 or 3 times each week, can dramatically preserve the strength in your hips, thighs, and knees. The goal isn't bulky muscles, it's the firm, dependable support that keeps you balanced, safe, and secure in your movements, whether you're stepping off a curb or rising from your favorite chair without a painful grunt. No less important is the habit of balance and coordination training. Think of walking. It's a predictable, rhythmic motion on familiar surfaces, but life rarely unfolds on a straight, even path. When you trip over a stray rug, misjudge a step, or need to pivot quickly to catch something that's falling, your body has to respond in the blink of an eye, or the outcome can be catastrophic. Linda, an 80-year-old with a daily walking ritual she never missed, discovered this the hard way when her grandson's toy slid across her kitchen floor, and she found herself on the ground before she even realized what was happening. The solution, experts say, lies in practicing balance as intentionally as you practice muscle strength. Simple drills, like standing on one foot while brushing your hair, walking heel to toe down the hallway, or incorporating gentle Tai Chi movements, strengthen the tiny stabilizer muscles in your ankles, hips, and core while teaching your brain to react more quickly to sudden shifts. It only takes a few minutes each day, and the payoff is enormous. Fewer stumbles, far fewer serious falls, and the priceless peace of mind that comes with knowing your feet are firmly under you. Yet balance and resistance training only scratch the surface of what your body needs after 70. The next crucial habit is preserving your joints through intelligent, low-impact movement. Robert, 73, loved nothing more than trekking 5 miles around his neighborhood, but year after year, his knees began to protest. The familiar pop of thinning cartilage turned into a persistent ache. Stairs became a battlefield, and eventually he had to give up his daily walks. Not because he didn't have the will, but because his joints simply couldn't endure the repetitive pounding of hard pavement. Recognizing that high mileage on unforgiving surfaces was wearing down his body, Robert's doctor guided him toward activities that nurtured his joints rather than grinding them down. Swimming, gentle yoga, aqua aerobics, and recumbent cycling became his new default. Even simple mobility drills, seated hip rotations, ankle circles, and seated stretches provided welcome relief and preserved his flexibility. The message was clear: moving smarter, not just more, is a key to sustaining an active life without shortening it through joint damage. By this point, you may be thinking that all of this focus on the body is enough, but don't forget your brain. Elaine, at 79, walked every morning and stayed on top of the news, yet she found herself forgetting names, losing her train of thought, and struggling to follow conversations. When her doctor asked when she last learned something new, she realized that her mental growth had stalled. Her mind was on autopilot after decades of routine. The remedy? Deliberate mental engagement. Tackling crossword puzzles in a different language, cooking recipes that push your skills, picking up a new hobby, or joining a discussion group. Each new challenge sparks neural connections, builds cognitive reserves, and protects against the memory lapses that can so easily erode quality of life. The final practice, which often goes overlooked, is supporting your heart through mindful posture and belly breathing. Imagine Harold, 78, who chalked up his shortness of breath to just getting older. Yet during rehab after surgery, his therapist noticed his forward slumped shoulders and shallow chest breathing. By retraining Harold to roll his shoulders back, lengthen his spine, and breathe deeply into his diaphragm, he unlocked years of lost vitality. Better posture creates space for your lungs to expand fully, while diaphragmatic breathing, also called belly breathing, engages the parasympathetic nervous system, promoting calm, enhancing circulation, and lowering blood pressure. Taken together, these 5 habits amount to a profound shift in how we think about aging. Not as a simple story of decline, but as an opportunity to listen more closely to our bodies, minds, and hearts. Strength training guards your lower body. Balance work protects you from falls. Low-impact activities honor your joints. Mental challenges keep your brain growing, and Posture Plus breathing ensures your cardiovascular system functions with ease. These practices aren't about perfection, they're about consistency, and they can add years, more importantly, quality years, to your life. As you reflect on these insights, think about what resonates with you. Maybe you'll start by adding a few resistance band movements to your routine, or you'll begin each morning with 2 minutes of one-leg stands and Tai Chi-inspired stretches. Perhaps you'll swap one of your weekly walks for a swim, or dive into a new hobby that stretches your mind. And certainly, you can practice diaphragmatic breathing and posture checks anytime, anywhere, to instantly boost your energy and ease your breathing. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which of these habits will you bring into your life first? Share one small change you plan to make in the comments below, and let's encourage each other on this journey to stronger, steadier, and more vibrant living. If you found this helpful, please like and share this video. Your support means the world and helps us reach more people who deserve to live their best lives at any age. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.